I'm back. Yo, Brudge and Sis? What the heck? What's up, gang? The Jetters. That's crazy. Says Rita and Estelle were chasing a cat today. They keep getting up to wacky adventures. And Rita can speak to cats. Because she's a freak. Estelle thought she was talking to the cat. But she was just saying meow. What were we gonna do? Spa! It's Spa Day, gamers. Who's saying the title of the stream? Rita. But also, I think it could be funny if Raven was saying it. Probably, it would make more sense. Yeah. Alright, it's Spa Day, gamers. And as we know, the spa is brutally expensive. What will we do? Well, a little birdie told me that Estelle's been holding out on us. $350K, is that what I have? I have enough to do 7 characters. And there's 8 of us. Well, do I think Rapide goes into the spa? I don't. But he might. I would love if he could. That was for the baby's education. We would like to go to the spa. To the springs. We don't need to pay for Rapide, so that's 6 people, right? Oh no, Patty! Oh, Patty's so fake. This is a first, actually. They don't usually exclude her. I guess it's 3 and 3. Here we go. What wacky shenanigans are we getting up to? He's the only one dressed for it. Patience is a virtue, youngin'. Grown-ups move at a slower pace than you do. Childo dance. Got the bamboo fountain over there. This place is pretty zen. How old is Carol? Probably, if I had to guess, I would say like 12. $14. So pure, so innocent. What I like most about Captain Carol. Oh no, is it okay if his chest gets wet? I mean, it must be. How does he bathe? Well, electrocution's good for you. Stay out of the water when I'm in there. You're not gonna believe this. That's exactly what it is. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Wow. What a classic! Saints be praised! Guess the best thing about the old man is his perverted enthusiasm. I've died and gone to heaven. He brought the brewskis. Not done so soon. Oh, Patty! I snuck in! Kids bathe free when the Red Sox win. Oh, they overheard. Oh, Judy. Wow. What's gonna happen though? There's gotta be some sort of fallout. That's how these always go. What's gonna happen to Raven? What are you talking about? Judith, you're mean. Talk about a new moon. Look at repeat. That was it? Steeners? Nothing happened. It's for the best. Oh, we can come in here though. Good thing we have those Landolt C eye chart. Why is that here? Good thing we have those costumes. Some deer are frolicking in the garden. Well, is it a good thing we already have them? 300k for some costumes, I guess. I mean, it does give you peak like this. That's pretty good. Or like this. Or this one. This was crucial. This was a crucial fit. I'm glad we didn't have to wait till now. I'm glad that came with the DLC. That was crucial to the desert arc. As was Carol's. It's for the best. Man, I'm glad I used that DLC money. It's like we didn't spend anything at all. Put on all the spa fits? I suppose we could. Yeah, why not? We can pretend we did it. It's this one? Where is it? Wait, what's this? Oh wait, which is it then? This one? Which is her spa fit then? Is it this one? Which is yours? This one? This is the waitress one. Is it? No, this is. So this is the spa one. You don't get one. You get this one. And you get this one? Yeah. And you get this one. But we're gonna switch to the ponytail, I think. That one rules. And then you don't get anything. But I think you get this, technically. Do you? I mean, it looks like. I don't know. I don't think she gets one. I think this is just something you get. I don't know which one hers is. It's probably... I don't know. Yeah, if we didn't have these, we would have been toast, to be honest. We would have had no casual wear. It must be this. Gotta have the calabash potion. Or... Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. The accessories are what really make it that. Oh, me and Repeat had a great time out here. Great chat. Love catching up with that guy. That's nice, Kozakura. Good question. Oh, yes. Cloak. Bathroom scale. More used than the one in the men's room. Bicky water. Springs of Tolby. Okay. Bunch of small white fabric. Well, that was disappointing. I also thought it was going to be 1 by 1 and they'd all get like unique scenes. There's probably some skits though. That's fine. If there was more to it, we know how it would have played out anyway. Hot spring scenes are always the same thing. We're in it for the fits, which we already have. We could come back with Flynn. Is that everything? Are we done? I guess we're done-ish. We could go try to take on the twins one more time. But I don't think we're going to beat them. I don't remember where the plot wants us to go next. Sophia Rift? Abba what? Where the heck is Sophia again? Oh yeah, ice. Ice! Oh, this place. I like this song. We are not playing as Estelle for this fight, though. Let's bring in the big guns. Seems like an alright party. Yuri is the main one to bring in here. Swim, swim, swim. Hate these guys.
I guess I can fight.
No, you know what? We got a tough fight ahead of us.
It's no good. Let's run. Brave Vesperia, Jaeger's killers.
What are you doing here?
Hey, hold on. It's not worth it. Revenge is really overrated, you know?
But we're sick of being so depressed. We gotta do something.
That's such a funny line. Yeah, you do have to do something.
If you're gonna hold grudges, you better not forget Alexei.
Alexei's dead. You're alive.
Fine. You want to fight? You got one.
Yuri, wait! Why didn't you two fight alongside Jaeger? You just stood there and watched.
Because that's what he ordered them to do, right?
Yeah, that's right!
So why are you still on this revenge kick? That doesn't make any sense.
Shut up! How could you ever understand? Jaeger had no choice but to do that for us. What do you mean? Alexei found out about everything Jaeger had done behind the scenes. The things he did to help us. That's enough, Drot. My bad. None of that matters.
My bad.
You killed him, and we will never forgive you for that. Sorry, but we're gonna have to fight you now.
It looks like they won't take no for an answer.
But...
Or
Here they
Daily.
come.
I forgot about their idle pose. This is insane. That's a cool sword.
Should we be getting started? No good.
I'll blow you away!
I'll bring your death.
No good.
Oh god! Oh god! Right and left in French. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's up, Sasquatch girl? Oh, here we go.
This is deep. I'm okay.
That doesn't do that much.
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. Find your light.
Oh, that was a classic move.
Blow you away!
Jeez. That was bad.
Thanks.
This might be the play. Sorry, was that Patty? What did she just cast? Oh, probably the random... Oh, we're not doing good at all. Yeah, this is too hard right now. We're too early for this. It's always funny when characters who shouldn't be strong are. Patty? Oh. It is a hard one. We've had some trouble with some bosses for sure.
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
Leave Estelle alone.
Keep going. I will strike something with you. It's time to revert. Enticing flames burning bright.
Wow, she cast that fast.
To this lightning. Enticing flames burning bright.
Now we're gonna have some fun.
Hey, Raven, shoot your weapon. Whatever it is, shoot it. I assume it's a ranged attack.
Such good scatter. I'll fill you full of arrows.
No good.
Raven, Raven. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's not fine. Does she heal? Oh, it's over. Yeah, this is a much later fight, I guess. I mean, this doesn't go away, right? They're a whole 10 levels higher than us. She interrupted my burst art. Alright, Estelle, all you. Oops. Alright. Plot!
And they were never...
I believe. Are we caught up on everything? I'm so sorry. Grin and Barrett. We're done with everything. Yep. Let's go ice in our spa fits. Ice! Ba, 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 wa, ba. Ice, where we first encountered a controller issue. Remember that? Oh, we gotta go piss up there, though. Yeah. There was.
I guess I can fight.
I'm going through it for the first time now. And Snack is rewatching it. I'm really enjoying it. I just finished season 1. So I still got a ways to go. There's a lot of content. It's nice to have something like that I can just like watch when I get home.
Hey, looking good, old man. Looking good.
Raven!
That didn't work. Dividing edge. Wonderful. Luna Ascendant. Silky Luna Gale. Moonbeam. Starstroke. Dividing edge. Dividing edge.
Nice, Patty. Nice, Patty! What does that do? Oh, that's pretty cool. Something I'd never really have in mind, but I should do more. This is sick. Gambler's Soul, raw. There was an episode I watched the other night of Gintama about gambling. It was the last episode of season 1. They played Mahjong. They played Mahjong incorrectly. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That's why he looked like that.
I will fight for the world.
That makes a lot of sense in hindsight.
It's freezing. Think there's a cabin or something where we can get out of the cold?
I don't think anyone would build a cabin on top of a sheet of ice.
If we just had some fire. Oh yeah, Rita. Use your magic to give us some fire, would you?
What am I, a walking matchbox? And besides, using it on you would be a waste of air.
What's the big deal? Weren't you just using it over and over again just a little while ago?
That was to defeat enemies. What would you want me to set on fire anyway? You've got a pretty muscular body.
Huh? Well, I mean, with the guilds and the knights and all, it's a lot of work.
Doesn't look like there's enough fat to burn very well.
That's too bad.
Huh? Hey!
Hey, we'll take the compliment, bro. Who's this guy? Oh. Are they gonna make me walk through this whole place again? There's gotta be more to this. Oh, that big crystal in the middle. Is that what we're getting at? I think that's what we're getting at.
Our formation's all over the place. This happens all the time. Filthy roll. Break them by undefiled purity. Filthy roll. Stars roll. Power now unleashed. Stars roll. Filthy roll. That's enough. All right, here we go. Yay! All right, we did it.
The best. Where do I go? This doesn't look like it either.
I guess I can fight.
How are we doing on selfie roll? Only 48, really? Is Raven silenced? Oh, he is. That'll teach him some manners. Alright, buddy.
I will fight until we crush the menace. Stronger and stronger. Who the hell thought it'd be a good idea to make sorbet in this
Oh my
freezing
god!
weather?
It's so cold. My teeth are chattering too much to eat.
I think sorbet can be delicious, even in the cold.
So it was you!
You
I was
cooked it!
just expressing my opinion. I never said it was me.
Judith, you're all right eating sorbet dressed like that?
If you get an upset stomach, Judy, I'll give you a massage.
That's hardly something you should be saying with your purple lips and your runny nose.
Rita, can you cast spells like that?
Probably not. My teeth are chattering too much.
And my hands are too stiff to hold my weapons.
Eating sorbet in a frigid, cold field of snow. This is not fun.
That was pretty funny. I can't believe it. Rita pointing fingers. Where did we go? Did we come back through the back entrance, maybe? That's probably faster anyway. Maybe I was being stupid. Maybe I could have crossed that and just didn't think I could. Baul? Oh, Baul can't show up here, though. Yeah, I'm gonna come from the other side.
Practice.
Let's just get it over with.
That'll be faster anyway, because it's closer to the section we're trying to get to.
Dividing edge. Pierce cluster. Pierce cluster. Pierce cluster. Pow hammer. That's enough. Pow hammer. Pow hammer.
Did you see that?
Pow hammer.
She called down a bunch of pow hammers.
Star stroke. Crescent hammer. Pierce cluster.
Victory is sweet.
Whoa. Oh, come on, dog.
This looks easy.
What?
I guess I'll go easy.
Oh, now you
on
repeat.
them. Pow hammer. Pow hammer. Pow hammer. Silky roll. Pow hammer. Silky roll. Pow hammer. Careful. Silky roll.
You know something really funny? In Symphonia, I think like the really good players agree that Palette's the best character. Which is really funny, because she is hard to master. But all for Paraball. Hey Judy, get up. It's okay. That was my fault for not paying attention. I was so obsessed with this Sylphie roll usage that I wasn't paying attention to my teammates.
This is dangerous.
Let's go sleep on the other side of this ice. Paraball seems really good. Whenever I watch those like combo videos or like boss challenges like Palette solo run or whatever. Because it seems like it's like a guaranteed stun.
Oh, it's gold, gold, gold. So gold, 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 gold.
We're not dressed for this.
So, what are you gonna do with the air crane?
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter.
An air converter?
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air.
That seems huge.
But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How is that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable. I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
So it's mystery matter.
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter. We call it mana.
Mana.
Mana? No, 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 no. You can't introduce that now.
To think that one short utterance could hold more gravity than the light used to lure fish out of the frigid sea at night.
It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The Vesperia.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And...
Yeah?
We were promised a beach day. We dressed for the beach.
it's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this bet too.
Oh yeah?
I'll wager $1 billion gold on that.
Hold on, Patty. We don't have that kind of money.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay.
I'll return this $1 billion gold to you many times over.
Oh, raw.
Oh, truly now?
Yep. Come on, let's head to the air crane.
Yeah, that's most of her vocabulary. Is air, blastia, crane, apatheia, formula. Whoa! Oh, it's all made up. It's all fancy ways of saying, ironically enough, mana.
We will not go easy on you. Selfie roll! Crescent moon! Rising moonlight! Selfie roll! I'll finish you! Stars throw! Fly fly! Moonstorm! Stars throw!
If you want a brief lesson
Stars throw!
from Zebra Gachi Sensei, air is magic. Blastia is like the technology they use to harness magic.
Maybe you should, think.
What else? Krene. Krene is like a source of air.
I tell you, thinking of a converter for air. You're quite the thinker.
And Apathy is just a magic life source philosopher's stone.
That's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep.
Yo, he did it. Word for word, like the line that I'm thinking of half the time.
Well, I had a hint to go off of.
Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zod, didn't you?
Yo, time skip. This is what she did over the time skip, however long it was.
Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air. Even though it was a barrier Blastia to protect the entire world.
A barrier Blastia? Oh yeah, they were protecting the world from the Autophagos.
And that is the word for the big evil creature thing. Concept. I don't know if it's a living being or not yet. It's the cataclysm.
You mean to say it's been there for a millennium? It's as dogged as a philosophizing anemone.
An anemone. It's a sea creature.
Same goes for the Autophagos. It's been clinging to that barrier for just as long.
Alexei seemed to believe Zod was a weapon, but he couldn't have been more mistaken.
But the runaway air was the cause for the Autophagos' awakening, wasn't it?
Good work, guys. Good talk.
So that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air.
But then, what sort of power was it using?
The children of the full moon, perhaps?
Oh?
It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside that giant core, it continued to power Zod as a virtually perpetual formula. Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives.
Philosopher's Stone.
The light of life was extinguished from the children of the full moon.
You eat a selfie roll? Yeah.
So that's what Miorso's legend meant.
According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world.
The love the children of the full moon bore for this world is what created the barrier.
Good work, Patty.
The power of love. Makes you want to cry.
That's all he got out of this.
They sacrificed themselves for the world. The children of the full moon were protecting us the entire time.
Him, Repeat, and Patty are over there, like, drinking the tea. like Luffy, Zoro, and the guys on the way down to Fishman Island. Here we go. Alright, let's get stabilizing or whatever. Or converting? What are we doing? I'm just here for the ride.
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
You got his number, Carol.
If it does, you'll beat it up for us just like the last time, right?
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Estelle, come over here.
What's up, K-Man?
Now, I'll release the control formula. Once I do that, the air crene will react to you and produce more air.
What if Louis was here?
I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana.
I read a book about this once. Oh, she nodded.
I don't understand.
Just watch the VODs, you'll be good.
Yeah. Okay, the water element is strong here, so imagine flowing water and let your body flow with the air. The theory behind materializing air is the same as performing magic. If Estelle can recompose the air into a state close to mana, then I should be able to guide the air into the Cyanoceal.
I don't know what the Cyanoceal is, guys, sorry. Oh no, that's the Apatheia.
Can we do anything?
No. Go take a nap or something.
Okay. This is them too. This is literally the four who are like, yeah, whatever. We'll go ask little Rita. She'll give us a lesson. Come on, kids.
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We're pretty handy, you know. We can cook or fish or anything you want. Just tell us what to do.
I wouldn't say anything.
We can use the conversion formula we found in Zowden.
Yeah, they squeeze her little hand and she goes, air.
That was for substituting life for air. Your life. You can't do that.
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
Thank you, Judy.
We're all risking our lives. Let us help.
Oh.
All right. I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the Cyanoceal.
This is kind of raw.
If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone. Let's do this.
Sure. Why not?
Are we gonna hold hands?
Ready, Estelle? Here we go. Everyone, come over here. Go ahead. Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good.
Yo, this is sick. This is like soul resonance, guys. This is like soul resonance. What? Mini game? Is it a rhythm game? Oh, it's a rhythm game! Rhythm game with the C meter. A, B, X, Y. Who popped out the confirm rules? All right, let's just feel out. Let's feel it out. Oh God, what's A again? So far, so good, gamers. Oh, B this time though. Why? What if Estelle started doing pull-ups? Hey, we did it. Good work, team.
The air is collecting in the Cyanoceal. The formula's working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, come on, Estelle. You were so happy. We did it perfectly. No.
What happened? Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this? A formula for reshaping the Apatheia? It's reformulating itself.
What? Who was this? Do we remember who this was? Oh, this is a new one. Who are you?
that voice? Bellius?
That's Bellius? I forgot Bellius was the Cyano one.
Judith? Yes, it is I, Bellius. Or rather, I was once Bellius, but no more.
What's going on here?
There's a weird filter.
Could the will of Bellius trapped in the Apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Water. We're so back. The water.
Okay, so did it work?
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
We have created life. Rita and Estelle have just created life.
Nature's mysteries will forever transcend the limited scope of our imagination.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on this one.
And we all watched.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Bellius the Intellicheia, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
And so my name shall be...
The Splishy Splashy Watercolored Queen!
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
Oh, wait. Well, we don't have a summoner.
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the spirit Undine. Ah, I feel the power swell within me. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
I didn't think it would actually be her. Because we had not touched upon any of the summoned spirits. What the heck?
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please lend us your power.
If Rita's a summoner out of nowhere now, that's gonna be crazy.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
Huh?
I control only the waters.
Wow!
You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3
Okay.
more.
We'll need help from the other Entelikeia, won't we?
Let me handle the skies.
There are very few Intellicheia left. Pharaoh, Gusios.
Who the heck is Gusius?
And Baul.
No!
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an Apatheia.
Yeah, get mad, Judy. Not Baul.
And on top of that, I won't allow it.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
The shining forest of Arialumen and Reloise, the root of the world.
Haba what?
Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared.
Act 3, baby.
She is here. I feel her.
Can you summon Estelle?
It seems like the air Krena has quieted down too, even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
It might just be plot.
Really?
Let me pull it up on the Estelle pad.
So, Undine is controlling Estelle's power?
You mean Estelle is really free?
Yes. Yes!
That's great, Estelle.
We did it!
Well, things are sure taking a turn for the strange.
Yeah, I never would have dreamed any of this would happen.
What if, like... What if all the summons get given to someone different?
But we finally see the light at the end.
It's a pinprick that is welcome as the rays of sun that pierce into the ocean's depths.
Spirit Hunter? That's sick.
Rita, you look happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
Okay, we got a sword? That's strange. Was it this one? No. What was it called? Shoot. I know we just got a sword. Would it be, Are these in order? No, that stinks. And I saw that we got something for you. We got this, but upgraded. Oh, it might have been an Estelle weapon. To teach her the summon, maybe. Oh, wait! Strength 3? No thanks. Oh, this is sick. Okay. I get it. I bet this... Where is it? Extra combo. What the cracked? Whoa! Okay. And then we got this, I think? Or was it this? Probably aquamarine, right? Dark Contrast 2A, which we just saw, yeah. 2 Alpha. Dark Avenger +1, which we just saw. Oh, Moonstone. Holy cow. Do I want that though? I mean, that's good on anybody. I'll give that to Patty, I guess. No summoning? That's okay. It seems like a plot thing. Too late to introduce that. Well, Bo's gonna die then. But how will we get around?
Ooh, now's our chance.
It doesn't seem fair.
Ooh, I think I'm in love.
You'll just get burned.
Baby, I'm already charred to a crisp.
Not out here, you're not. Only a few of them have summoners? The very first one does. Yep.
This is awesome.
Never finished it. That guy went for explosion. What a jerk. Oh, Estelle, you're healing them. Yeah, he is raw.
Are there any more foes about?
I forget his name. Is it Clive? Clive is the main guy? No, Cress is the main guy. Is it Clive? Klaus. Clarth? Clarth. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
That might be my favorite, like, pre-battle quote. I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Let's do some cooking. We haven't done enough cooking. The Judy croquette. Yeah, let's do it. Oh.
This one's strong.
Look, guys, croquettes.
Scary, scary.
Dude, why are there clumps of ice in it? Nice.
I will fight for the world.
The exit's right over here.
Is Undine really here?
Yes. I can't really explain it, but she is here. I can sense it.
Perhaps she dwells within Estelle.
Dwell, Estelle.
Well, she was
Well?
created through Estelle, so maybe the two are connected.
Well, Estelle dwell.
Very interesting.
Hey, save the research for later, okay?
Get away from her.
I know. You don't have to...
What was that just now?
What
Isn't
was
that where?
It came from the direction of Zaude.
Oh, well, the girls are in trouble. Who the heck? Flint? Who would be over there? Oh, Halo! Oh, no. Hey, guys. Oh! The girls! Are they still there? Oh, these things!
The Adafagos.
Oh my god.
No. Has Zaude stopped working?
Uh-oh. Do you think we might have done something to set this off?
And they were never heard from again.
That is the true catastrophe.
That thing does look like it could eat the whole world.
I hope they're still there. I'm making an alt save.
What are we supposed to do about something like that?
It's a touch too big to fillet with just my kitchen knife.
Hey, Rita. Duke said the Autophagus was born from air.
Huh?
So if the spirits convert air into matter, Could we do something about the Autophagos if we had enough spirits?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do think it's worth a try.
Let's try it, Yuri.
Then it's settled.
Baul.
Baul! Baul!
Yes, I see. Thank you.
Baul! Over.
The servants of the Autophagos are attacking the city, Nordopolica.
What?
I guess we can't ignore something like that. Let's go.
Ooh! I'm gonna hurt that idiot who brought the Autophagos back.
Who was it?
What could have happened
Sodia?
with Zaude?
Those nut jobs probably fiddled with the thing too much and broke it.
Thanks to Alexei, Zaude's no longer functioning like it was meant to.
Greed always eats itself. That wouldn't be a problem if there weren't other victims.
This guy just never learns, does he? Things are gonna have to hit bottom before he consider changing his ways.
But they see that thing about to eat the
What?
planet, right? Even an idiot
He's
would
dead.
understand the situation.
I sure hope so.
It's not him. He left the plot. Zagi?
How feeble looking!
Don't let him trip you up.
Who's left, honestly? I was thinking about this the other day. We've like all the big players are gone. Who do we have left to like serve as a final villain other than this creature? Zagi. He's all that's out there still. Zagi's still out there. Bruh. But that wouldn't work either. Do I think Zagi could like usurp the role of main antagonist by the end of it? That'd be crazy.
I have been trained by knights. I won't lose. I will fight for the world.
Let's equip Sophie roll before I forget. But Marsh Waltz though. We could put that at up. I haven't used it. Alright, Baul Gaming. Wow, the sky. I don't think this is permanent. Maybe we like stop it here for a little bit and keep it at bay. I don't know. It does look kind of nice. Oh, okay. Sure. I guess it's entirely localized to this continent. That's fine too. Hope rich Tybor is doing good over there. What if we went to Zaude right now? What would happen, I wonder? Let's make an alt save. Oh, interesting. Okay. Creature. Creature alert. We know Judy's good at fighting this thing.
Charge! Nice hit smash! Star stroke! Destructo hammer! Finishing beam flash!
Brave Vesperia!
It didn't really look like Zauda got destroyed. It's still on the map, so I think it's fine.
Look! It's hanging on to the city!
That black thing. That's what we saw on the sands of Kogor.
That was Pharaoh's vision. This is real.
This was in the Weesand for some reason. Oh, this is real. Okay.
It looks like it's trying to eat the air of the shield.
I guess I didn't, like, get that. That was fake?
Is the Atafagos drawn to air?
That makes sense, I guess. It makes more sense than it just being there.
This thing looks pretty mean.
It may be, but it's what we've caught on our line. We'll reel it right in.
Come on.
Is this real? Condition? Condition with no save point? Can I get a condition check? Very important that we get this one, I guess. It's probably the same thing, if anything. But. Doesn't have? That's fine. Take your time. Take your time.
Receive your punishment. Radiant moonlight. How was that?
This guy's toast. Did I get it? Oh, not in time.
Not bad. Full time.
I'm glad they finally gave me my Judy fight, you know? Or they finally are giving them, you know? What is Luna Ascendant? Is that a... She's finally coming into her own. Good work, team.
I hope the town is all right.
Let's go check it out.
No condition, I hope. Alternate save, it's fine. We're making an alternate save anyway.
What's the logical outcome?
Yes? You're the homies.
Hold your position. We're gonna stop them here.
Us.
Things getting wild around here.
You were.
And we brought Bellius with us.
I guess I'm saved again.
It seems that this was the only city to be attacked. What bad luck.
This isn't about luck.
This is about pluck.
I went to check the barrier Blastia. Its power had been raised, and I guess the monsters were drawn to it. The power is returned to normal now.
We thought raising the power would protect us, but it turned out to be the opposite. I'll go see the citizens. Feel free to rest here as long as you please.
Thanks for the offer, but we still have business to do. We better get moving.
You are all welcome at any time. Try stopping by when you have the time.
Thanks.
We're not gonna tell them about Bellius? That feels like what they were going for. Okay.
Ew. I can't believe the Autophagos
Who's
could
gonna
spawn
pop
such
in
a
at the bottom?
disgusting monster.
The illusion Pharaoh showed us. He was trying to make us feel the power of the Autophagos.
But it's no illusion this time. Oh man, are hordes of these things just gonna attack everything? Ow!
Oh!
No fighting!
What the heck?
All right, Repeat. He's just a little nervous, that's all.
And what's wrong with being a little nervous? I'm not gonna run away or anything, I swear.
Cowards, the lot of you. We stop these things or we die fighting. The master rules are on their way. If you're too afraid to fight, go home. This guy pisses me off. Are you ready to talk to Patty? You've been here the whole game. You're a loser. Go away and don't spawn until you're ready. Whoa! Alternate save. Kozakura like, good work out there, guys. Those things were strange. Never seen movements like that. They kept me on my toes.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a good job leading since Bellius passed away.
I'd like him to meet Undine. He'd be so happy.
Well, then why didn't we?
Not right now.
Okay.
Once everything's settled down, though, let's give him a nice surprise.
That'd be nice.
Okay.
That monster. Palestrale was no match for it. I can't figure it out.
So how did we take it out?
Maybe there's something different about us.
Bruh, we're built different.
The spirits, perhaps?
No, we're just cracked. Come on.
If the Autophagos
Formula!
really is close to air, then the spirits might actually affect it.
So can we put up more of a fight if we get the other 3?
Who knows? The 4 elements alone could control air, but we're talking about the Autophagos. I just don't know.
Yeah, and it's not like you can find Apathea lying around just anywhere.
There aren't many Entelekea left either.
Hey, there are tons of Blastia all over the world, right?
Yes, they're an indispensable part of our society.
And cores are just pieces of Apathea.
Oh.
So if the 4 spirits aren't enough, we can just change all the cores of the world into spirits too, right?
Then we may end up with as many spirits as there are grains of sand.
Are you nuts? How do you propose to do that?
Even if we knew how, we'd still have to go to every single Blastia.
That's not so hard for us. We do it every day, basically.
I doubt the Autophagos would wait for us.
I think that's your specialty, genius.
He'll wait for us. He will wait.
Oh no!
Or
This
she.
is your genius plan.
Or they. Whatever Autophagos is.
Even if Yuri's plan worked, all the Blastia would stop working, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I guess so. All the cores would be gone.
Hey, Raven. We're not going to turn him into a spirit.
What would the world become?
People would lose the safety promised by the barriers.
All the functions that the Blastia maintained. Gone. It'll be inconvenient, to say the least.
Well, this is definitely happening. The new era.
Even Bodhi Blastia wouldn't work.
Who cares? Blastia or no Blastia? A single ore is all I need to cross the ocean.
Yoo-hoo, Patty, that's very insensitive. There's a Blastia man right behind you.
I admire your spirit, Patty.
Well, isn't that all fine and dandy?
There'll be a lot of unhappy people, but we have to do it.
Otherwise, the world will fall to the Autophagos, even if no one else ever understands why.
Well, for now, let's just get the 4 elemental spirits.
Aye, we'll cross those other bridges when we come to them.
Baul knows where the other Entelekea are, right?
Yeah, let's get back to the ship and ask him.
Oh, Mew. Wow, bridges. Yo, Mew. Yo. Y-O, yo.
The shining forest of Area Lumen and the root of the world, Reloise.
I've never heard of those places.
Me neither, Carol.
If only we could glimpse them.
Would make things far easier.
Baul says he knows. However, he doesn't want to tell us.
Baul?
Apatheas only come from the death of Entelekea.
He's right.
He doesn't want to put his friends in danger.
Baul, listen. We want to protect the world, but we don't want to sacrifice anyone for it. We won't just take the Apathea by force.
Baul, please.
Tell us where the Entelekea are.
Area Lumen is in the northeast part of Tolbikia. Reloise is on the continent of Wikea.
Thank you, Baul.
Thank you, Baul.
We also need
Everybody
to
say
go
it.
to the sands of Kogor.
Ah! Raven and Repeat start doing a little dance.
Right.
Northeast Tolbikia. I wonder if that's the place where a new land just recently crystallized.
Wikea is that continent to the south of Ilikia, where the capital is, right?
Wikea. The Emperor Calx III sent scouting parties 4 times in order to claim the land. But every time they lost communication and no one ever returned. It's the last unexplored land on Tercalumares.
Why does it have to be a place like that?
The heck is Is that the planet? Is that what we're calling it?
If Wikea is that bad, then let's leave Reloise for last.
He says he'll leave things up to you.
Thanks, Baul.
Let's go.
We can't exactly dawdle forever.
She's got her goggles on for flying. Turka, I figured. Turka kind of like Terra. Let's check out the Zoud. Excuse me, ghost ship. No, ghost ship! I just want the materials. No, ghost ship!
We should really enjoy these little times together. You're ready to Starstroke. Even indestructible evil. Obsidian flash. Has a raging spear to run my enemies through. Are you done already?
Oh, that move. That's right. That's Marsh Waltz. There we go. Thank you, Ghost Ship. Smooch. Ah, well, we can come back here just fine. Alright. I guess it was just at the very top that got damaged. The coils are fine, and whoever was here earlier passed by them somehow. Yeah, just the thing at the top collapsed. The halo. It's no longer. Who did it, though? I still can't save. What's up with that? Was I never able to save on a boat? That might be real. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, let's hit the sands. Yo! What the heck? Pharaoh! Woo! It was never. You could never save on the boat. Oh, Pharaoh. Pharaoh's second seems so strange. He's such a major player in the game. Where did he go? Pharaoh. They have to go get him.
Pharaoh! He's hurt. Why is he flying?
Any idiot could come along and take him out. He couldn't put up a fight like this.
It's probably so humans won't get his apatheia.
Human greed knows no bounds. Even the sky offers no sanctuary.
Then there really isn't anywhere that's safe.
Pharaoh!
Hey, he's landing!
It looks like he's calling us.
Let's go.
Oh.
Pharaoh? Pharaoh, come on! I'm sorry. It was all for us.
What do you mean?
Pharaoh was a decoy for us at Zaude.
The fate of the world is set. We shall meet our end.
Oh, yeah.
Duty unfulfilled. How unfortunate.
I forgot.
You give up pretty fast for someone who fought for so long. Sorry, but things aren't over yet.
Zaude is lost. The Adaphagos has returned. Neither humans nor we possess the power of old. What more can be done?
There's still hope. There's a new power.
We would like you to become a spirit. A being that can control air even more.
But to do that, we need your apatheia.
You ask me to hand over my life. Your heart alone cannot save the world. But you must have the heart to save it. I am not long for this world. Do with me as you please.
Sid? Will? Isaac? I think you know this one. Raven.
What if he doesn't help us when he becomes a spirit?
Pharaoh loves the world. It'll be fine.
Is it a Final Fantasy one? If it's the one I'm thinking, then yes. But it might not be. I could see this being one of two. I think I know which one it is.
Shall we?
But the air crane here is all dried up.
If I follow the flow of the air back, I should be able to pull it from within the world.
Are you sure?
Undine is telling me that.
Okay.
Yep.
It worked!
Hey, 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 hey! Hot, hot, hot!
The spirit of fire.
I feel unlimited power.
It has been a long time, hasn't it, my leader? I congratulate you on your conversion.
Leader!
Such consideration. Velius, so you too have...
I am now called Undine, the ruler of the world.
Keith Freed.
I have changed form, so I too require a new name. You, who have reincarnated me, give me a name.
W!
The fearsome fiery fireball king!
Such a powerful, terrible fire. The blazing one, Ifrit.
Spelled like that, though. Spelled like that, guys.
I am now connected strongly to the world, and all seems new again. Even this wasteland is filled with power. Wonderful!
Wonderful!
Hey! He flew away!
Hey, where are you off to?
What if he went off to fight the Autophagos?
Fear not. We are bound to you. Wherever you go, we are with you. The Interlakeia and the child of the full moon bear spirits. Nature's providence is great indeed.
Yeah.
Man,
Blazing
they are
shotgun!
So different before and after becoming spirits.
They have totally different points of view. It's like, imagine if a fish became a bird.
What if a fish bird?
This is better for them than being some sage.
What if a
always worrying
fish
about the
bird?
world.
That's what she said. Just translating for you.
You know, we're up to our eyeballs in problems. Saving the world sure keeps a guy busy.
Well, the problems we're dealing with are a lot bigger than they used to be.
What? Why is everybody looking at me? I got something on my face?
Problems like you, Yuri. A lot.
I hear that. Fate is definitely out to get you.
After everything that's happened, I'm starting to wonder myself. But hey, I've done a pretty good job of getting us out of whatever mess we're in, right? You gotta at least give me some credit there.
See, for Yuri, the end of the world's just one more problem that needs solving.
Maybe that attitude's what's kept us seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Gotta love the power of positive thinking.
Squad. Burger King? Yo. Elder? He's gone. Kratos? Okay. No, he's down at the pachinko parlor.
We're lucky Pharaoh decided to help us out.
He's a little extreme, but there's no doubt he cares for this world, just like Judy said.
I've been hard on him in the past, but he has helped us out all this time.
We must defeat the Autophagos and save the world for Pharaoh and his love of the world.
Ah, no cheesy lines.
Yeah, come on.
Honestly, you two should learn to show your feelings.
That was pretty funny. Nothing like it. What the heck? Is this what they were talking about up here? How did we not see this? A whole new landmass just up here?
This world is changing.
What's wrong, Judith?
One wrong choice could have led to far greater destruction, but instead the spirits were born.
Sometimes we have to make difficult choices for change to occur. The spirits are proof of that.
Maybe their current form shows the future the Intellicheia hope to create.
Yes, I think you might be right.
One day, Baul might also face the decision of becoming a spirit. If the spirits represent evolution for the Intellicheia, then...
And it's good, right? There's a jellyfish in the bottom right. That's Judith City. And then there's the ghost ship that moves. This was here? Another ice? Oh no, not more ice. Are we getting the ice spirit then? That seems a little imbalanced. Water, fire, ice? We're getting Celsius? Time to piss. Flies down, boys! It's only him. Water, fire, earth, wind. Oh, she named them all? Well, interesting. What could be here then? Wind? Probably wind. Frigid winds?